Let's talk about crypto right now. Crypto has absolutely been exploding to the upside, and we're getting paid here. Okay. I literally just opened these positions in MSTR, BMNR, Coin, ASST. I just opened these positions Tuesday, just 3 short days ago. And it was in overnight hours, like a few days ago, and we're already up just stupid amounts of money. Stupid amounts of money. 30% on MSTR, 26% on BMNR, 27% on Coin, 22% on ASST, like just absolutely ripping in just a few days. And I let my community know and I let my ex subs know what the trade was, what I was thinking just a few days ago. I said, I think I'm becoming highly bullish on crypto. Here's a solid risk reward trade. So I've been talking about Bitcoin as a investment. Hey guys, DCA, Bitcoin will triple next bull run. Every single time we print a 4x candle, we bottom on Bitcoin. Dare I say crypto fall? This was in July, talking about this. And guess what? This was the bottom. This was the bottom. And now we were up just stupid amounts since then. I think like almost 20% or so. And then I was also saying it on Ethereum, and we're also up like 60% or something on Ethereum. You know, I continuously was saying this, like, this is the time you want to be dollar cost averaging. I even made this video, best Bitcoin best buy in 2026. I made this May 30th. Obviously, we fell down some more since then, but not like a crazy amount. Like around 60K has been the time to be buying and accumulating Bitcoin and Ethereum and other cryptos. And then I even posted this. Every major Bitcoin bottom on this chart started the same way. Monthly Williams percentage range pushed into the green barrier since inception. So basically, every time on the Williams percentage range we got down to this green barrier, we were very close to a bottom. It happened here in 2019. It happened here during the bear market of 2022, and now it's happening again here during 2026 after crypto has seen this massive fall, Bitcoin, Ethereum, all of it. It's just gotten crushed. And everybody's like, oh, the 4-year cycle, October's the time to buy. If everybody's rowing in the same direction, do we really think that this is exactly when it's going to happen? The most unpredictable thing in the world, which is the stock market. You think everybody's saying 4-year cycle, October, that's when crypto is going to bottom. You really think that's when it's actually going to bottom? When everybody's saying the exact same thing? Do you think the market's exactly top when everybody's saying the same thing? No. So did we probably just front run this whole thing in October? Probably. I truly believe Bitcoin bottomed. I truly believe Ethereum bottomed. I truly believe we're about to see the next massive bull run in crypto, like we saw here. And that's what I've been saying on X. That's what I've been saying on X for months now. Months now, guys. Months. So if you want to follow me, go ahead and follow me at the Ronnie V Show over on X as well. If you want, I've been posting about this. And the funny thing is, guys, like, it's just the same thing over and over and over again. Like, it's the same thing. DCA Optimizer is what I use. It's an indicator that I created. And it's simple. It lets us know when things are getting just oversold to the downside. And fear is at all-time highs. We did it with Microsoft. We did it with Palantir. We did it with Zeta. We did it with Oscar. We're doing it now with Bitcoin and Ethereum. We did it with Netflix. Now I think AppLovin's in the same boat. It's like great companies, great assets at a very cheap valuation because fear is just completely detaching where it should actually be as a price. So yeah, as you can see, 4x DCA verdict there, and every single time, 1, 2, and 3, we've hit a nice bottom. And we're literally up 30% on Bitcoin the last 2 months from the bottom. And then on Ethereum, we're up almost 60%. No, 50% since the bottom on Ethereum. So absolutely ripping. And, you know, what I said here to my Discord and my community and on X subs, I said the same thing. I said, you know, what I've been posting about. Bitcoin is consolidating 2 months. I think we're close to a bottom. I even said, you know, basically what happened was crypto presented a superb risk to reward. If we look at Bitcoin, it was basically, okay, A 3-to-1 risk to reward, I'm risking a break under 60,000 and my gain is 78,000. We literally already hit the 78,000. So we literally got our 3x reward and didn't even come close to our drawdown. Same thing with Ethereum. We started getting a bull trigger. We started floating up to the upside. And I said, okay, risk is like $1,721. And we're looking for a move back to the 200-week moving average, 2490. We're literally at 2425 today. Already got our 3 times reward and didn't have to risk anything. But I'm already invested heavily into Bitcoin and Ethereum and some other cryptos. But I wanted to trade it. I want the leverage. I want the leverage if I'm going to do this. So I'm sitting here saying, okay, MicroStrategy. I could risk around 8 to 12% downside down to 80.69, a break of this low, for a potential upside up to 128 to fill this gap here. And my matrix system is down here starting to curl up, starting to show signs of bottoming. And if Bitcoin runs, MicroStrategy is going to run. Well, it did. It ripped. It ripped almost 30%. And I also said BMNR. If Ethereum runs, this thing's going to absolutely rip. Risk down to 1604, risk below these recent 4-week candles, and then we'll have a big giant move up to 25. And then I also said Coinbase. I didn't share a chart, sadly, but Coin sitting at a 3-year support that held every single time. I'll take the risk here and look for a snapback to 200-week moving average at 182.67 or possibly higher if we have a bottom on crypto. Like I said, 3-to-1 risk to reward, strong risk to reward, risk to reward, risk to reward, risk to reward. Risk management is important. It's everything. You think I'd be leveraged right now in all this? You think I'd be leveraged right here with some Robinhood margin if I wasn't sitting here saying, okay, I have a plan. Here's my risk that I'm going to risk. It's simply 8 to 12% per one of these positions. If it doesn't work out, I'm out. If it works out, I'm going to get paid. And the margin, I'm not going to get a margin call or something like that for 8 to 12% drawdown on these positions, okay? I had already calculated and everything. So this honestly went from an all-in Zeta, like Robin Racks, just like a fun little account for me, into, okay, like I see a real opportunity here in crypto, like for a trade, and I went in on it. And the last month, obviously, mainly the last week, has just been crazy. 38K in a month. 140, like this account just ballooned. This was just a fun account, and then boom. Like, risk reward, risk management is so important on any single trade that you're going to do. So let's actually talk about what I'm seeing right now and where I see crypto going now, because I don't think it's over. I don't think it's over by a long shot. I think people are so offsides right now on crypto. So offsides, guys. So offsides. Let me see. Where are we at? Here we go. So I wanted to show this, right? MSTR sitting at 120, almost back to that 128 I was calling for. Coin at 186, I was calling for what? 183? Wow, we just even demolished that. So we're already hitting our points that we wanted, right? But look at this, okay? I want to show you this. Let's talk about it. On the DCA Optimizer, look at where crypto's at. You think it's just over? It wasn't over when we hit here. We had a little pullback and we ran. It wasn't over when we hit here and we bounced up, right? We had a pullback and then we ran big. Huge run after consolidation, after bottom, consolidation, probably a bottom, huge run inbound. So I'm not sitting here. I get them up big, and I get that this might completely, I might completely put, get egg on my face if we just complete, like if this was a big old trick and the rug is out and we just get ripped down. I understand that, but I'm okay sitting here holding my positions, because if you think this is a lot of money, you think this is a big gain, if we go where I think we're going to go, which on the weekly, I see Bitcoin going back to 106,000 to 123,000 but like before the end of the year, ladies and gentlemen. Ethereum, same thing. I see this thing ripping back to 3,500 to 4,400 before the end of the year. If it's going to do that, what do you think MSTR is going to go to? What do you think BMNR is going to go to? Coin's going to go to? ASTS is going to go to? It's going to go through the roof. We're going to be talking about MSTR in the 2,300s again. We're going to be talking about BMNR in the 40s, 50s again. We're going to be talking about coin in the 2,300s again. We're going to be talking about ASTS in the 60s, 70s, 80s again. Just like exploding higher, hundreds of percent on these positions. So yeah, 28, 25, 26, 19% up. That's great. But I don't have a lot of down to worry about. I'm up big. So I can sit back and relax and ride this train. Why? Because I took these trades at very handsome risk to reward levels, like I was saying. Very handsome risk to reward levels. If you get opportunities to be down at strong support areas and you can sit there and say, okay, I'll only risk this to make that, and it's at least a 3-to-1 risk to reward ratio, that's when you really get paid, guys. That's when you really get paid. Where are my freaking things? I had on all of these. Is it not? Is it on, I did on the weekly? No, that's not it. Sorry, guys. Oh, there we go. Okay. Because I want to show you guys these risk to reward levels. Look at this. Resist or support, dating back to 2024, support, break of support, but then we chop around right at the end of support. So I said, could this be a false breakdown? And we just rip now off this giant volume shelf and have all this room up here to this through this volume gap up to about 140 on MSTR, and then Bitcoin's looking like it's looking? Sure, we definitely can. We're in the sweet spot on the matrix. We can definitely print a bull trigger pretty soon, starting to curl up. What happened? Again, I risked about 12%, and the 3-to-1 risk to reward would give me about 40 to 46% gain. I'll risk 12% for 40 some percent. And again, I'm already up 30%. I'll do that every day of the week. And look at this. Look at the winnings percentage range. What do I always say? We flow from red to green, from green to red, from red to green, from green to red, like a pendulum swinging back and forth and back and forth. And the 200-week moving average all the way to 161. We're only at 120. We still got plenty of room to run, guys. Plenty of room to run. And again, a train in motion stays in motion. I would say that we come back up here to the red barrier over coming back down to the green barrier. Okay? Especially the way crypto's moving. Could there be a pullback? Sure. But like it'd probably be here and then we continue to ride higher. Like the move has been parabolic. But like, again, everybody's so off sides that I can see this thing just continuing to go, continuing to fly. All right. So that was a great risk to reward. BMNR, you want to talk about another one? Look at this, all this consolidation, false breakdown, starts curling back up. The matrix gets in this bullish position out of the sweet spot. The winnings percentage range is flowing upwards. Like I was like, okay, I'll risk 12%. 12%. If we come back down here at 1604, I'll exit BMNR. But if not, guess what? 3-to-1 risk to reward ratio gets me 37% gain. On our way. Might see some resistance here, obviously, at $24. But again, Matrix Targets is saying $35 to $44. $35 to $44 before the end of the year. That's what they're saying. Coin, same thing. Guys, 2024. Support, resistance, support. Wait a minute, Ronnie, you're telling me I can enter right here at 146.29 and I could just put my stop loss underneath like 2-3 years support and only risk 8%? And then if I'm right, I just made 30%? Risk 8%, get 30%. I do that every day of the week. And we still got room up to the green barrier, guys. Crypto's running. If crypto continues to run, what do you think Coinbase is going to do? Because this brings tons of people back onto Coinbase's site, spending more money, buying more cryptos, buying more coins. New coins are created, new tokens are created, blah, blah, blah. 251 to 315. Huge upside. Look at this one, guys. ASST. Oh my goodness. Wedge, break out of the wedge. New bull trend or new bull trigger coming, new bull trend coming. This thing can fly, guys. 26 to 37, but I mean, honestly, it could really run if it wanted to. Really run if I wanted to. And of course, these all had dilution and stuff like that. But I don't care because I'm not holding these as some like long-term investment. I haven't been diluted. I'm buying in anew. Okay? I'm getting in these as trades. And I just see this upside. So again, like there's just so much room to run. If you really want to get bullish, look at this on the weekly. Look at this on the weekly on Bitcoin. People were selling here. What are you doing? If you held on this long, why on earth would you be selling? Why on earth would you... Oh, wrong thing. Dang, what is that? 2024. Why on earth would you be selling at this strong 2-year support? Support, retest support. Why on earth would you be selling at this massive volume shelf when you have this massive gap up here back to $100,000? If you really don't want to be a part of this anymore, wait for this snapback and then get out. Or wait for a breakdown of this and then get out. Don't get out now. Here, it's such strong support. Oh, sorry, it's like 5-year support dating back to October 2021. And again, bear swings consolidation box and boop, running up to the red barrier now. We still got room up to $100,000 to fill this volume shelf gap. Volume shelf, volume gap, still got room up to $100,000 on Bitcoin on the weekly. Now, Ethereum is running into this resistance here. Very strong at this 2,500, okay? Running into the bottom of the 200-week moving average. I would probably expect a pullback, but you still have this volume gap up here to about 3,000 and our matrix targets, which say, hey, when we start getting these moves based on the typical move of the matrix, basic move of the Williams percentage range, basic move of moving averages, calculated by my algo on this indicator, then basically we're looking for a $3,700, $4,300 move typically, based on like how it's moved in the past when it gets these moves going. This is like the algo calculated. This is probably where it goes based on history. So yeah, I'm bullish here and I got some good gains, but I'm not taking them. I trimmed teeny tiny 10% off the top. That's it. Just because we're in these resistance zones. That's it. And I might keep trimming 10% here and there. But I'm in this for a ride, ladies and gentlemen. I'm in it for a ride because it's breaking out of this downtrend, guys. Breaking out of this downtrend looks super, super, super good. Super good. Look at this too. Bitcoin, you want to talk about the weekly and monthly? Stack it. Okay. Weekly. Oh, yeah, that looks good on the Williams percentage range, flowing to the red barrier. But look at the monthly, guys. Peekaboo. Yep. And look how long it stays up there. Oh, baby. This could be the beginning of the next bull cycle on Bitcoin and crypto and Ethereum. And we could be talking about $200,000 based on the move from history, guys. 200,000 plus on Bitcoin. It's currently 77,000. Oh, no, I missed the move. Have you? We're still early. We are still way off highs, guys. Look at this. Okay. Yeah, we're at the red barrier on the weekly, but we're breaking above the 9 EMA on the Williams percentage range and have all this room back to the red barrier, guys. Green to red, red to green, green to red, red to green, red to green, green to red. Like it's like a pendulum. It's a pendulum. When it gets going, it goes in one locomotive direction, guys. And so MSTR, same thing. Very early, lots of room on the weekly and the monthly. BMNR, not so much room on the weekly, but it can stay up here, obviously, stay bullish for a while. The monthly, yeah, it's got a lot of room to run. Coin, lots of room to run on the monthly, lots of room to run on the weekly. ASST, lots of room to run on the monthly, lots of room to run on the weekly. I'm bullish on these guys. I'm bullish on these. You want to come hang out with us? You want to come join the collective? We've been just absolutely crushing it. Like, absolutely crushing it. Whether it's short dated options, whether it's long-term trades, whether it's this crypto stuff, like we've been absolutely crushing it. Crushing it. Trading wise, we're up 75% year to date. Investing wise in our high conviction portfolio, we're up 79% year to date. Like just absolutely cooking every which way. Every which way we are cooking. Like it's one of those times, you know, when you get on this hot streak, whether you're playing sports or whatever, like you get on this hot streak and you're just like, man, like I just can't lose. Like I will lose, but like right now, cooking, guys. Like it is like one of the best heaters I've been on in a while. So come cook with us or don't, whatever. But you're just gonna keep seeing these screenshots and you're gonna keep seeing these wins all over the place. So yeah, you can do that. The bio below. Join, don't join. Hope you have a great weekend. Hopefully I was able to share some value with you in this video. It wasn't just trying to be like, look how much money we're up, look how much money we made. Like that's all just the proof. Like I got to show proof, or who am I? I'm just some guy talking on the screen. Like what's the proof? Like is this guy actually making money? Is the community actually making money? Yeah, we are. We're crushing it. Crushing it. Like got to show the proof. I'm not trying to be cocky or anything like that. Just got to show the proof. But yeah, I think this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. If you're investing in this, I wouldn't just be like, boom, I got 30K. I want 30K of Bitcoin. Dollar cost average, DCA Optimizer is still a oh wait, hold on. Is a 1x. Oh my goodness, look how fast that changes. Look at that. Look how fast that changes. A 3x DCA, meaning you're doing 3 times your normal dollar cost average. 2x, 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 4x, 3x, and now it's a 1x. So now you're only doing 1 times your normal. You're only doing 1 DCA a month or 1 DCA every other week, bi-weekly or whatever. Same thing with Ethereum. So just follow this though, because you can 1x into this on the way up. And if it does pull back, guess what? Then you can 2, 3, 4x. But don't just like say, I got 30,000, I want to invest in, and just do it. Like just dollar cost average in, it's okay. Like get the FOMO out of your head. Get it out of your head, throw it away, just chill out. Plenty of opportunities, plenty of moves. Like we've been doing this. Like this is just crypto, guys. Like Microsoft, same thing. Look, we were buying in down here and it ripped 47%. Palantir, we were buying down here. It hit a 4x DCA and then it ripped 69%. Like, are you kidding me? Netflix, 5-year support right here. We're buying in down here, even some up here. We're like, our cost base is like right here. So we're still up on this. But even if it comes back down, then we have more cash so we can DCA into. Who else? Oscar. You guys know I'm a big Oscar bull. Like down here, down here, down here. This is where you should have been buying, stacking those shares. Like the DCA Optimizer isn't some like magical tool to bottom everything, but it does help you get the best cost basis possible. And it does honestly hit a lot of bottoms because of the wins percentage range built into it and the RSI and some other stuff built into it. So yeah, a little bit of a long video, but yeah. We're cooking, guys. We're cooking. I hope you're cooking out there. Join our Discord through WAP, High Five Collective if you want. And yeah, hope you guys have a great rest of your day and weekend. Take it easy. Catch you next time.